Hi, my name is Greg Robinson, Robinson Horsemanship. Just working a 4-year-old filly that we've had here for about a week. Want to introduce her to cows. I've already worked her in the big pen, got her loped down a little bit. Want to just turn her loose for a minute and watch what she does with a cow all on her own, and see if naturally she wants to go to those cows and track them and free up a little bit and move around with them. So I'm just going to turn her loose here. Loose rein bit up there. I'm just going to push her off if she'll leave. We'll just watch and see what she does naturally. That I like to see. Ears forward. Kind of lost interest there, so if a horse gets distracted, gets looking off at something else, obviously she's not scared of the cattle. That's a good thing. Now, if I have to, I'll go over there and move the horses and the cattle around a little bit and just see what she wants to do all on her own. Singled that cow out here. What I want to do is try to push those cows beyond her and see if she won't fall in behind them and kind of start making a game out of this. There. There, see that cow turns off that she had her nose on, and she went with that cow for a few steps. I really like to see that. That's good stuff. As you can see, it seems like if they're all just kind of grouped up, she might lose a little interest. But notice how when I manipulate the cattle to get out in front of her and get moving, she goes with them. I don't have to push her. And she's kind of wanting to go with those cattle. There, just like that. Just like that. So here in a few minutes, I'll just catch her up, step on her, and try to stay completely out of her way, and see if we can't just single out a cow and get a turn or two on it and quit for the day. I always want to treat the cattle deal as a reward for my horses. That's why I'll go work them, get their brain and their body engaged, then come over here, quietly work a cow or two. When this horse makes a good move all on its own and stays quiet, we'll quit for the day. Just because they make a good move on a cow does not mean that it's time to keep working cows. She's wanting to go to them already. Now I'm just going to push this cow over here into the bunch. I'll just try to help her only when I absolutely have to. Gotta get used to being around these cattle with me up here. Now if she were to get too aggressive, then I'd check her back and let her know, she can't go charging in on them cattle. Like some colts will get aggressive and want to go to biting those cows. I don't want that. You see how those cows left, but there's 2 remaining, and she kind of looked to go with those other cows. And I just barely stopped her. She came right back to me. Bring her attention right back to these cattle. There. Now let her go. There. Good. Now I'm just going to single this one off. turn there a little bit. There, she come across. And slowly but surely, we'll teach her when that cow moves, you move. When that cow turns, you turn. Cow stops, you stop. But for the first time this filly's ever seen cattle, she's handling it extremely well, staying real quiet. I'll probably push these three over there to that side of the pen and call it quits because she's done everything I've asked her to do. Mostly she stayed quiet. Get her focused on this one cow for just a moment. When that cow leaves, encourage her to leave and go with it. There. Nice and soft. Just there when she got distracted and turned her face away from the cow, instead of ripping on her, I just gathered my rein and brought her attention back to this cow. Set up a right turn. There. There. Whoa. There. That's about as good as I can expect with the first time experience with a young horse on cattle.